One of my favorite things with modern Dragon Ball games are the crossover characters. In Sparking Zero, we got Shallot, and in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we got Android 21. And even old Dragon Ball games like Budokai Tenkaichi gave us really cool crossover characters like Arale. So I think it'd be really fun to list the crossover characters I want to see in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 and other things they can bring to the game. Now, Android 21 is already a character in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but for some reason, they don't have Majin 21, which is just so weird. There's so many cool moves that she has in Dragon Ball FighterZ that are just not in the game. And something else that would be really cool is that because we might be getting an android race in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, what if not only Majin 21 was a transformation for base 21, but they could also add a Majin Awoken skill for the android race in Xenoverse 3. We'd get the pink skin, the white hair, the cool ass tail, and I'd love if they changed our grab to be like Android 21's grab. She uses Candy Beam, she eats you, and she gets ki from it. And honestly, I would also love if Android 21 had a ultimate attack version of this like how she does in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Majin Buu's Cookie Beam should be able to steal health, but I think Majin 21's beam should steal skills. It's a really cool mechanic to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ, so if we got that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, that would just make the character seem perfect. And there's just a lot of really cool moves she has in Dragon Ball FighterZ that I really want to be in the big Xenoverse 3, bro. There's so many cool moves. We need those for our CACs. Next is Shallot. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse, please do not shaft us the same way Sparking Zero did. Why does my boy Shallot only have his base form? That's so weird. That is so weird. But hey, we already actually have the transformations of Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3 God in Blue in Xenoverse 2. So you could easily give that to us with Shallot in the big Xenoverse 3. But please do not be lazy. Give us the unique animations he has when he transforms from Dragon Ball Legends. And I already know someone in the comments is going to be like, oh my god, that sounds like too much work. Listen, Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Legends already share a bunch of animations for the characters. It would not be that hard to just copy the homework of the animations that are already in Legends and be like, okay, this animation, this will be his animation for it in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It would not be that hard. Do not freaking over-exaggerate it like that would be some difficult thing, bro. Give Shallot some W treatment. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. With adding these characters, it would be so cool if they could add some really cool expansions or new quest lines with the characters. So with Shallot, he has beef with Giblet. Maybe add like a really cool quest line or little story mode thing where we have to fight Giblet with Shallot. And there's some other unique characters in Dragon Ball Legends they can add for quest lines for battles or anything like that. That would be really cool to do with these expansions, with these crossover character DLCs. Next crossover character I'd love to see, Arale. Y'all already know I was going to talk about her, bro. It would be so funny to have her and all of her Toon Force abilities in the game. That would be so cool to have her and her skills for our CACs. But I do want to say this. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is most likely going to be open world like Dragon Ball Kakarot. And Dragon Ball Kakarot has some of the greatest expansion DLCs ever. Going to Beerus' planet, going to the Demon Realm, the Future Timeline map, going to Planet Vegeta and all the other different planets in the Bardock DLC. It's been stated over and over again by director Hirano that this game will have a lot of content and will be enjoyed for a very long time. So getting some expansions along the way would really make for some really great DLCs for this game. And I would love a Penguin Village map. I loved it on J-Stars. I need that on the big Xenoverse 3. Also, I'm reiterating this deadass. I want Toon Force moves, bro. I want to beat your ass cartoonishly, bro. I need those silly moves. Now, the next character, or really set of characters I would love, are the characters from Dragon Ball Fusions. We have the main character, Tekka, the rival Pinich, and also, the character that I really want, Ultra Fusion 5-Way Pinich. Please, I need this to be some crazy boss battle. I would love this. This is already one of the craziest official Dragon Ball designs we have, but he also can become a great ape. Please, listen, there's no way you see this and you're like, oh no, I don't want this to be a boss battle. You're lying, bro. You're either lying or you're just wrong. I mean, you could be wrong. There's some people that just have wrong opinions. This right here would be amazing, bro. Now, if you've played Dragon Ball Devolution, you probably know about this guy. This is Neko Majin Z. If you want to know more about this guy, I will have a smug stick video linked below, but this is like a post-End of Z Goku disciple along with Oob. This would just be really random and cool to just have in the game, bro. Xenoverse 3 is going to be a game we enjoyed for a very long time. Give us random cool characters like this. I think this would be really cool. And you gotta give my boy his super Neko Majin mode. Also, he has like a villain named like Onion or like Onyo. And like this is just this like random chud saying this is just random dumb stuff. But let's get back to serious characters. I would love if they added my boy Hatchiyack to Xenoverse 3. Hey bro, people are trying to forget about him. I will never forget about Hatchiyack. I remember getting Raging Blast 2 as a kid and being like, who is this man? Watching the movie in sub, by the way, because it wasn't dubbed. I'm watching the movie. This man is just destroying the entire Z-cast. I'm like, bro, what the hell? And Hatchiyack has some of the most brutal moves I've seen in a Dragon Ball game. I would love for these to be for our CACs. I mean, these moves are just crazy brutal and they just look so tough, bro. First person POV of punching on them is crazy. And you're probably thinking, Rom Hatcher, what about insert Dragon Ball Heroes character right here? Listen, there are like a bajillion different combinations of like different Dragon Ball Heroes characters. You in the comment section below, if you want to see a certain Dragon Ball Heroes character, list them in the comments of what you want to see in Xenoverse 3 from that game. But if I'm being honest, we probably won't get any special Dragon Ball Heroes characters because the developers have said they want to keep the Dragon Ball Heroes and Xenoverse, you know, pretty separate. But hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. In the final Future Saga Chapter 4 DLC, if we get like a new form of food, not just like another crystal supervillain, if we get like an actual like spiked up hair, crazy form for food, then maybe that might be on the table. But if we don't, if he's just like regular food with just like a crystal, then no, we're probably never gonna get any really special Dragon Ball Hero stuff, if I'm being honest. But there's something I really do want to see. Now, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, aside from probably being the greatest and ultimate Dragon Ball CAC game, might just be the ultimate Dragon Ball game for like a long time. This game is going to be crazy. I have high hopes for this game. Now, I'm sure you guys know about the Dragon Ball Revamp team and their amazing Victory Road mod. That's where you see them recreate the manga UI Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta power-up. You see all the old main characters of the Dragon Ball CAC games from Dragon Ball Online, Ultimate Tenkaichi, Xenoverse 1 protagonist, Xenoverse 2 protagonist. I would love if like somehow with like time rifts and portals, bro, if we got to fight the other main characters from the older Dragon Ball CAC games. I would love if we could throw hands with them, bro. You know, add in Peninch, add in Tekka, add in Shallot. I want to throw hands with all these guys. That would be so cool and so fun. Somehow, some way, please make that happen. But that is pretty much the end of this video with all the characters I really would like to see in somehow, some way. Now, I know Dragon Ball is a gigantic franchise. There has to be some characters I missed. So in the comment section, let me know which crossover characters you want to see in the big Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I know there's probably some characters you want to see that I didn't name in this video, so in the comment section, just name them below. So name the characters you really want to see in Xenoverse 3. But hey, that's pretty much the end of this video. I will catch you guys later. God bless. And hey, more videos coming soon, bro.